Happy Hours. Welcome to Happy Hours with Mark and Rachel. It's
Hi.
8/16/24.
It is. And
Another
it's
week.
Happy Hours. And we're here. And you're here. Thank you so much. We love you.
And I meant to do this too, and I always forget.
Oh, Clappy? Oh, yes.
Thank you so
Yes.
much for joining us, everybody.
Yes, we appreciate you. And thanks for all the new subs and the comments and the new people. And we really appreciate it. So keep them coming.
We sure do.
Bartender, keep them coming.
We sure do. And let me clap for all you guys there. Let me put a clap up there.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
if you are watching us here, don't forget we have other playlists. You can jump over and check those out when we're not on the air doing this kind of stuff. So
Absolutely. So anyway, this week,
what's going on, babe?
what happened this week? Well, not much during the week, except we kind of laid low after last weekend. It was kind of a busy.
Last weekend was so fun though.
Oh, it was so fun. We went to we had a Prescott trip, and we went up to
we went up
Prescott.
Prescott.
That's what the locals call it. Prescott, Arizona.
Spelled with the O though, Prescott.
Right. So we went up there, and we did a lot of stuff. We stayed at the Hacienda Inn.
We did, which is an old historic. I think it was
Beautiful
It
place.
was from the 1800s, and then it burned down.
Wait.
And then
No.
they built it up, and it came back to life in 1927.
Oh, is that it? Is that why it says established in 1927?
Yes.
Because that's what it says.
Right.
Established in that. That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm saying.
Well, that's the current
Did
one.
it burn down?
I
sure?
did read something that there was an older one in the 1800s, and then I think it burned down. I think there was lots of fires back then. I think that's when Jersey
Jersey Lily
fires all
had
the
an
way
issue too.
way down in the old
Yeah, there was,
days.
and I don't have that information. But
I
anyway,
don't either, but it was great.
We went first of all. We went to Goldwater Lake that morning when we first
Or a
got to
pond.
Prescott. Well, they have an upper lake and they have a lower lake. We only were at the top lake because we were screwing around the forest doing some stuff.
Yeah, it's a man-made lake. I
We were
think.
going to. There was all these
so
people
pretty.
cruising around by us because we kind of like just meandered through the forest.
When you guys are
you know?
camping or hiking, anything with us, and if there's a forest involved, we're going to take a backpack with some beer. We're going to go spelunking off trail and make some
Yep,
videos.
we sure do,
And that's what we do.
And yeah, so that was part of it. We did that, and
Instead of continuing our walk around the whole thing.
right. So we did that, and then after the lake, and I haven't put the video up for the lake yet. I've done. What have I done? I've done.
I filmed a lot there. So did you.
Our beer perspectives.
Oh,
that
yeah,
we did out in the
that out in the
forest.
forest, which I really liked.
That was
one.
fun.
That was fun.
That was a blast. We had a good time doing that.
Yeah, we brought some of those kind of beers.
Anyway,
with
if you guys are listening and you haven't gone to our, I'm not saying for the guys that are viewers, but the listeners,
Podcasters.
yeah. If you guys are listening and would want to go and watch these videos, you go onto YouTube and you go into Mark and Rachel. What is it? Oh shoot!
I mean, you don't even really have to have a YouTube channel to search us, right?
It's just basically
type in Happy Hours with Mark and Rachel.
Yeah,
and I think
Happy Hours
we'll
with Mark
pop
and
up.
Rachel. Yeah.
And then we have lots of
It's
playlists you can choose from.
It's actually at its Happy Hour if you want to click on that. It takes you there. But it's just Happy Hours with Mark and Rachel, and it'll pop up and you can find us, and there we
You
are.
might have to scroll down a bit because sometimes Jennifer Aniston, the Rachel on Friends, and Ross pop up. It's like not Ross
No.
and
If you
Rachel,
put,
Mark and
you
Rachel.
got to, you can't just put Mark and Rachel.
I know that was
you
my
gotta
point.
put Happy
you gotta
Hours.
Make sure Happy Hours with
Right.
and
yeah.
then
So
our
like
names.
Happy Hours with Mark and Rachel.
Yeah, because otherwise you'll get Friends, which are
So-
great, but it's not us.
So if you do that, you'll get all the YouTube Happy Hours with Mark and Rachel. You'll get
Just click on the
iHeartRadio. You'll
random
get
one.
Spotify.
You'll get them.
It shows our videos,
Yeah.
the latest ones. So yeah, you can
It'll
do
get
that.
you there at least.
You can do that on your phone or whatever, and it just pops up and shows Mark and Rachel there. So us. Anyway,
So Hacienda
anyway,
Inn
that
was
was
the last one you just
we
did, right?
went to the Goldwater Lake and after around there, and that was fun.
So nice.
From there, we went to Brown Bag Brewing Company.
Brewing Company.
Well, it's one of theirs. Here's the thing. It actually is I would call it more of an eatery.
Or tap room.
They were more interested in eating or serving food than one of the guys from Jersey Lily, the guy that worked there.
Jeff, our bartender,
Jeff.
who was there last time
he
we
said,
were there. Hi,
he
Jeff.
said they used to be great
watching.
but they've kind of gone downhill. I'm not because
We've never been there, though.
I said that
had
in
to.
excuse me, what was it? I said that in something. I said it's almost like the beers were an afterthought because
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah, why are you gonna put?
Don't
to me-
advertise you're a brewery and then push your burgers on everybody.
Yeah,
It's
why
push
are
the
you
beer
going
on
to?
me, please?
Why are you
I
going?
said.
Why are you going to do this? Why are you going to say?
Why you do that?
Brown Bag Brewing Company or brewery, which is actually the main place is up in Flagstaff. But
Hey, we
but
built
what
a
are you
whole
gonna
trip
do?
around going there.
Right.
Mark had said, "Hey, there's a brewery down on Whiskey Row. We should totally go and check it out.
Right.
And maybe stay at one of those old hotels," which is what we did.
Right.
And it wasn't all that.
But why are you gonna? What I'm gonna say is this, and this is what I'm trying to get out in between Rachel's blasting.
I'm not blasting.
Blasting.
I'm just talking.
Okay, but my point is, why would you advertise that if your beer is a second thought to
Right.
your food? And that's how I felt. It was almost like we went in there. It was like, do you guys have flights? The waitress,
We
I
might
don't
have
know.
samplers. Sammy, she was our little waitress. She was cute.
She was very nice. If we do, I don't know if we have.
We don't have a board.
the boards to hold them, which they did.
Okay.
They actually did.
Yeah, they
and they
actually
brought them in the board, and she thought we were going to share a flight.
Oh
now,
yeah, she looked like,
when you're-
what? You want two?
But when you're doing a flight, you're going to
yeah.
drink the whole damn thing. Look, if they're 3 ounces, that's what, less than 2 beers, right? So therefore, if it was even 4 ounces, there were 6 of them
my
there.
thought
I mean,
is she
it was
thought we were going to
2 and a
share
half
it
maybe.
because it came with six 3 ounces. And she probably thought, oh, 3 apiece. That's a lot of beer for these 2 old people.
No, these old people were just getting started. I said that's what
I'm like,
happened.
bro, give me my own taste.
So from there we went. We went up.
their
to,
food
we
was
went-
good, though.
Yeah, it was very good. But we went up to the Hacienda again to see if we could check in. We couldn't. So we went down to at that point we went down to Jersey Lily.
Oh, no, wait. We went to the car first and sat there and drank a beer in
Well,
the
no,
car,
but
didn't we?
no, because we had to do
Oh.
the review of the Brown Bag Brewing Company and the fact that we were going down to Jersey Lily. So we
that in the
went
car.
down to Jersey Lily Saloon, and that was a fun. Oh, I love that bar.
Mark loves Jersey Lilies.
they
and it has
do,
a nice
and they-
history to it.
and they have
Popcorn.
free popcorn they serve you.
Yeah,
If
like
you,
right on
you have
the
to
bar.
ask,
It's one of
though.
those
They won't
big-
give it to you not unless you ask for
like
it.
a
so you have to
popper
do it.
machine. And
Yep.
and he's like, you guys can have some.
It's
and
delicious.
He just puts them in a
No,
bowl.
I said
It's
I said
good.
to them, I go, is that free? He goes, oh yeah, you want some? That's what he said. And I was like, oh yeah, absolutely. Give me a bowl of
Then he
that.
flexes muscles.
Instead
and
of
he walked away.
instead of doing nuts and stuff
Yeah.
that people are allergic to, why not give bowls of popcorn out?
Who's allergic to
at a
popcorn? Not
Bar.
me.
Yum. So after that, though, okay, so
We had a
went.
couple beers there, or just one? Do we have 2? You had 2. Did I
I
have
had
2?
2. I think
don't
so. Yeah.
remember now.
I
we
guess we
just
both
kept
did.
drinking. It was fun.
But after that, we went to the room and checked in, and then we
finally we
decided
got
to
to
go.
come in.
Yeah, we decided to
Third
go down
floor.
from there to the courthouse.
Across
and
the street.
Across the street,
Well,
there's the park
down
area, and
across,
we
yeah.
we hung out there for a bit. Which there'll be a video on that too. So there's 2 more videos coming. There's
neat.
Goldwater Lake, and then
Yeah.
there's the courthouse that's coming up, and
the
we'll have
old
those
historic-
next week on YouTube if you guys want to see it.
You know what it reminds me of? You know when you watch Back to the Future, you know the old clock tower, that set? That's what the town square
Oh, yeah.
courthouse in
Absolutely.
Prescott reminds me of the town square in Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Which Mark looked like Marty McFly. So it's like
I
it
don't
fit
now. Shit, I don't even look close. Anyway,
Did
so
back in the day, babe.
So the other one was we went to the Hacienda, and that whole video's up. We went to the historic lounge and listened to Lee Stewart. He's a pianist that plays like lounge jazz music. It's
Oh yeah,
freaking beautiful. It was so fun.
Last time we
Yeah.
were there, but Mark missed out because he was ill.
I was ill.
and he was just it
the
wasn't
room.
alcohol ill. It was just he just wasn't doing well, and he slept
was
pretty much all day.
It was actually because there's these things out now about supplements, guys, and you
yeah.
gotta be careful because
we take a lot of them.
I take different supplements, but the thing is, I've narrowed my supplements down to what I take now, and I'm
Just a
good.
couple of things a day.
But there's been something out about the supplements that you gotta be careful. Like what's
it
the
was
turmeric?
turmeric was in
is one of
something.
the biggest ones, but there's like
they're like,
6.
"Don't take
there's
it."
6 supplements that can cause liver damage and put people into the hospital.
And it mixes with what you already take, like
right.
the berberine and garlic and stuff like that. I guess he just had a reaction. I guess it just made
Oh, I
him
had a bad
really
reaction.
feel
Yeah.
bad.
And it happened one other time with the
Horrible.
turmeric, and then I said, fuck
There you
that,
go.
I ain't taking that anymore. So I
So
quit.
he took- but
And I've
Mark
been
didn't-
fine ever since. But
He didn't feel good. He slept. As soon as we could check
Yep.
in, he was in in bed, and we took a
felt
nap,
horrible.
and then I got up and went down to the lounge.
Yeah.
And sat there by
But
myself.
that's
and
not
that's
this. That's not this trip.
No,
that was the other
last
trip.
time, but that's
So-
when I saw Lee Stewart
Right.
play for the first time, and I didn't know that was his name.
Yeah.
I just sat
So
there and
on this
listened.
one though, we went down there and saw him, and he's amazing. He's good. His music's awesome. And then of course we had the delicious food.
had food-
They had
and
really
more
good
beer.
food. Some more food and drinks.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was
And then
nice.
after dinner, Rachel, we were going up to the room. Of course,
Oh, yeah.
we're kind of like buzzed off our butts by
off
then.
our butts. I pulled out my old EMF reader. 'cause
She
I
decided
brought
she
it.
wants to go on a ghost hunt.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if you guys want to see that, it's at the end of the video. It's kind of interesting
Watch
because
the whole damn thing if you're going to watch it.
yeah,
It's
no,
good.
I'm just saying it's very interesting because it's surprising what happened, and I'm going either that EMF reader is fucked up or something really did follow us down from that window
We did.
and came and climbed
You
in bed
felt
with us
drawn
that
to
night.
that window.
Yeah.
We walked down to it.
I
and
did.
it started going beep, beep, beep. And
Because it was a beautiful sunset. I'm thinking a ghost will sit there and watch the sunset. Why the hell not? That's what I
else
do.
would it goes to the
What
old lady.
else? Yeah.
There was a rumor that the lady, she jumped off the 4th floor because her
Maybe it was her.
She was a new bride and groom. This was their honeymoon, and at one point this is the story, the guy, the husband or whatever, he went down to go get a pack of cigarettes and he never returned. And she waited and waited and waited for like 3 days, and then she was distraught. She realized he was never coming back, and she killed herself, and she roams the place. So I don't know if that's who was laying in our bed or
that's
was
the
there,
rumor.
but
And I would say, well, she slept with us that night, and that was wonderful. Here, let's go to Mr. Beer, Sally.
you're just gonna leave it at that. Okay,
Well, that was it.
that was it. We went to sleep. Good night.
We went to sleep, woke up in the morning, went to
And she was gone.
Denny's,
The
had breakfast.
The meter stopped at the in the morning. It wasn't going off.
Oh, it wasn't going
anymore.
off. Yeah.
Okay, bye.
But I mean, if you want to see all that, you just told them everything. Now they don't have to watch.
No,
the
it was interesting.
episode.
Go watch it.
Yeah, it is good. All right, here we go.
Excuse me, pretty girl.
Mr. Beer.
Mr. Beer.
All right, I can never tell by the smell, but this, I mean, they always smell kind of malty and.
Got a light blue. I can see a light blue coloring.
Well,
on
no, the can. The beer is a little
Is it a wheat?
hazy.
I'm just judging by the blue. Reminds me of the color on the Wow Wheat bus.
It might be an IPA. I'm not sure. I can never tell anymore. It might be a
I don't
orange.
smell
It smells kind of good.
IPA. I don't smell
Smells
IPA.
good.
Maybe it is.
We'll see what happens here.
mystery
So I'm just
beer.
pouring this into the glasses.
It is a pretty color. It looks like beer, and it has a white head on it, just like
does
a real
look
beer
like beer
would.
for sure.
Sure.
It's a little cloudy.
Unlike
so
that shit we had in the forest.
It's a little cloudy, so I always say it could be a hazy IPA.
It
but
could be. Or
I mean,
it could be
and
a wheat.
I
That's
just
what
don't.
said.
I don't smell like that real strong. What do you call it?
I get a little
the
fruity
hoppy
notes
notes. I don't
to it.
smell the real strong like
I get a
the
little fruity to
pine.
it.
I get more fruit notes on that. So do
you smell
is it?
pine? Do you
No,
know
I said I
pine?
don't.
Oh, you don't?
I don't.
Okay.
I DONT.
I'm
don't.
missing with my ear thing because it's
Yeah.
not fitting in my ear.
Oh, okay. So I don't smell it. So I don't know. Let's try it.
Well, it's pretty. I'm going to say it's going to be good.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, it is good.
But it has a real strong
Oh, it has a different taste to it. I think
yeast
it's a,
flavor.
Oh, yes, I do get a yeast flavor.
So I'm gonna say it's a Belgian ale or something, maybe.
Are they yeasty? Mm-hmm. It is a yeasty one. Oh, my goodness.
It's an ale of some type, I think. Ooh, that's very yeasty.
It is.
It tastes like that last beer I made. Remember all that
I was
yeast in
going to
there?
say it was like a
The yeast.
lemony, fruity wheat something.
I get yeast.
But I do get yeast, so it's
Real
probably
strong.
not wheat. Gosh darn it. Is it like one of those shandies or what do you call it? Summer
I don't know.
shandy something? Well, it's not bad. It does have it tastes like the beer
Well-
you make, babe.
Well, no, my first one I
Kinda
made was
does.
really good. It was a beer from it was called White House Ale or something like that, and it was really good. That one was like so drinkable. It's just like, oh, we drank that down really quick. The second one I made tastes like about like this, but worse. It's a really strong
This
yeast
one
flavor.
isn't as strong as yours. This is a light.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what it is. Here we go.
I don't know. Let's see.
Here we go. It's a wit, a classic wit ale,
I've
product
never
of
heard of
Belgium. See?
You are right, babe. But what's a
freaking
wit?
right.
I've never heard of a wit.
5% alcohol. Saint Bernard. What is it? Saint
Bernard?
Bernardus. Watu. Saint Bernardus.
That's in Belgium.
Deuce.
Belgium?
Saint Bernardus.
Bernardo.
And it's and then it says Watu. It's WATOU. Saint
I've
Bernardus.
never heard of that.
Okay. Brewed and canned by Saint Bernard, Nevada. Tapestry is Tapiston Weg 23. Oh, it's. Wait a minute. Brewed and canned by Brewery
It's not
Street,
bad.
Bernardo, Nevada.
It's not bad. I
Saint
don't think
Bernardo. Okay. Oh, it's imported from what? Oh, I'm not getting this right because
right.
it says Belgium, but it says NV,
if it-
Nevada.
If it's imported, that means it's made in Belgium.
Brewed and canned by Brewery Saint Bernard NV Tapas.
That's Nevada.
Like Tapas Monks kind of thing.
Monks in Nevada?
No, Watu, Belgium. And this is the whole address. It's 8978 Watu, Belgium.
Okay.
Imported by Jupiter, Florida, specialty beer company.
So it's made in Belgium. They send it to Jupiter, Florida, and then they brew it. So
And it's 5%.
is it one of those things where they send them the recipe and then Florida makes it up and then distributes it?
And what's this with the smaller cans again? This is 11.2.
Cheater.
So are they starting to do that now? It's like, if you're going to drink a beer, this is better because
They're trying to control us, aren't they?
less alcohol.
12
So now
you don't need
now
12.
You don't need 12. Now you can only have 11.2.
We're gonna trick you. You're not gonna know the difference.
If I buy a 12 pack of 11.2, I can drink as many as these as I want.
11.2.
I said to myself.
You said
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
that out loud to everybody. But 11.2
I did.
instead of just 12. Come on, guys. What's the
You know what?
what's the fuck?
It is I
What's
think it's a
the fuck?
Tappist monk thing because it's got a
monks.
church. Yeah.
Hey, it has a silhouette of somebody missing. It looks like.
As someone drinking wine
But
or
look,
a beer.
it's all clear.
Yeah,
Or it's
a
are
neat
you gonna
can.
show them
I
a-
definitely keep the can. Wit.
It's a silhouette.
Classic wit ale. So whatever a wit is.
Wow.
I don't know.
Are
what
you
a
going to
wit
be
is.
showing
Oh.
them a picture?
Let
when
me
you do
let me
it?
ask a question here, okay?
If not, you
Excuse
can
me.
see up here. See, there's some missing. It looks like it's missing its picture.
What is a classic wit ale?
It's missing its picture.
Is it going to tell me?
I don't know.
No,
but-
she's not doing. Okay, sometimes a classic wit
weird.
ale, known as a wit beer, white beer, okay, is a top fermented beer. Oh, okay, that's
Top
where the
fermented, that's
yeasty
where you
flavor
feel the
comes
yeast.
in, and that's brewed primarily in Belgium and the Netherlands. Okay, that last beer I had that was very yeasty was a Belgian beer.
It is.
Yeah, mm-hmm. Yeah, that's-
Naros. Okay,
that's
well,
why it tasted
interesting.
like that.
Doesn't it look like someone took
anyway.
the label and like peeled it off and the sticker, the guy is missing?
I don't know. They were just making a really cool looking can.
It
That's
is
just the whole
very
thing.
cool.
Yeah, I like that.
I guess you'll never know who the silhouette of the person drinking is because
You'll
it's silver.
never know.
All right, well, let me just drink this.
You
It's
do it.
good. I would still give it like a 3 or 4.
Okay.
It's not bad.
I mean, you do whatever you got to do.
I would drink it if that's all I had. And I did.
All right. So, speaking of teeth, this has something
Speaking
about
of teeth,
mystery of the
we
exploding
weren't talking
teeth.
about teeth,
No,
babe.
I am talking about teeth now. This
you
is
are.
5 medical mysteries doctors still haven't solved. Okay, this is where I'm going. But anyway,
Okay. Tell everybody what you did with your tooth.
well, yeah, today, you guys, when you get like the crowns or the caps, I know this has probably happened to a lot of people because
have any.
that just, well, you don't, but I do.
You did.
Well, no, right now it's in a bag. I was chewing gum today, and the crown popped off. But here's the thing, they pack it full of cement that what's left of the tooth, so it doesn't bother me. It's just that there's like no area to eat back there, so I got
You're
this
just
spot.
missing the top.
Called the
Just-
dentist. Well, they're not even there today.
Oh, they're not answering.
They're not answering. They don't want me to go there, so it's like I'm going somewhere else then, fuckers.
But
I mean,
I don't
I
want
might.
to
I don't know.
pursue them.
I don't know if I will. I mean, I'll probably stay there. But anyway, here we
They
go.
know you.
It's 5 medical mysteries that the doctors still haven't solved.
Medical mysteries. Oh, yeah.
The first one was called the Dancing Plague of 1518. This was
Dancing
weird. Yeah,
Plague.
there was 30 dancers unable to stop
What?
from, and even they started dropping from overexertion, and they started hurting themselves, and this was in, where was it at? It was the
couldn't
Roman
stop
Empire.
dancing?
This is France, part of France, then part of the
Carry
Holy
on,
Roman
carry on
Empire,
dancing.
and the issue got worse, and they brought musicians out to because it's like maybe they'll stop doing that if they. And it actually got worse, and then
So they were dancers.
and then all of a sudden more people started dancing, and then hundreds of people were afflicted with this, and some died of heart attacks and strokes. Strangely, this isn't even the only time this happened. Just the best known case.
This is. I feel this is fake.
Well, at the time, doctors and clergy thought that the culprit was a demonic possession, but there is something in modern theories includes stress-induced mass hysteria or a psychoactive mold called ergot that grows on rye, which some people have also blamed for contributing to the Salem witch trials. Interesting, huh?
Psychoactive
Yeah.
mold. Is that
So-
really a thing?
It sure is.
Wow.
Okay, here's another one. Here's another weird one.
The dancing people.
Ready for this one?
Weird. Yeah, that is a miracle.
The mysterious 19th century exploding teeth. All right.
Exploding teeth.
Yes.
Ooh, I bet they used
Speaking of teeth, yeah.
something that just went.
And then early in the 19th century, modern dentistry was basically in its infancy, of course, because we've come a long way.
Infancy.
Wish I could figure out a way to do it without hurting you. So there was several cases of exploding teeth back in 1817.
They must have put dynamite in their teeth.
No, they believe what this one guy, according to the dentist, said the guy was bashing his head into the ground, and the next morning his tooth burst apart with a sharp cracking sound, and the pain was gone.
What?
They believe that they theorized that the gas from tooth decay was building up, causing the teeth to explode. Modern dentists have suggested that it was an issue with varieties of metals used in the fillings at the time. Both are pretty unlikely scenarios, and the cause
Thankfully. Well, maybe that's what happened to you
remains
today then.
a mystery.
Did you hear an explosion when your tooth popped
Yeah.
out into your gums?
No, I didn't have any problem. No, I've already had that pain in that
I
tooth.
did hear a crash, but
No,
I
listen.
thought it was down the street.
That pain
It's
in that
your
tooth
mouth.
is gone. There's no pain in that tooth.
that's
That was
good.
3 years ago when I had that problem, and they they do
fixed
that.
it.
They drill in there and they dig out all the roots and they
lasted
do that
for 3
whole
years. Babe,
shit.
that's really
Yeah.
good.
And then they fill it with their cement, and then they put a cap on there, and then there you go, and you walk
I
around
went
with
to the dentist
a tooth
and-
that looks like a tooth.
How
It's
long
not.
have we been married? Last time I went to the dentist was right before we got married.
Yeah, but you never. Oh yeah,
I just
And
don't go.
Truly, when I started going to the dentist, this is when all the frickin' problems started,
We've
man.
been married how long?
So, I don't know.
A couple of years or so?
Yeah, a couple years. About 35. So anyway, everybody that looks up online about the Beethoven,
the
Ludwig
piano guy?
van Beethoven,
The
he was-
composer guy? Or
yeah, actually, there's some new stuff out on that. I'm
What?
not even going to read that one because I would say you guys got to look that up because they found stuff with his. I mean, basically, it turned. It
what
said,
were they doing? Digging in his grave?
yeah, but it didn't reveal any genetic disposition to liver disease or anything like that. But they did find some information that's interesting on that, which I don't have on here.
Wait, for about how he died?
No, he had a
I'm getting more beer.
problem
Hey,
for
happy
years.
hour. You guys go get some more
Yeah.
beer.
Anyway, that's boring. And then the next one's called the sleeping
Oh.
sickness of the 1920s. Doctors in Europe started seeing patients with a mysterious set of symptoms. The condition would start out as a headache, fever, and sore throat
we
before
call it
declining
chronic
into a bevy of
fatigue
neurological symptoms such as
syndrome.
double vision, tremors. Around 1 million people were eventually developed encephalitis
Ew.
or sleeping sickness related to African trypanosomosis. I don't know, something. Which is also sometimes called the sleeping sickness. Okay.
So is that still a thing today? The sleeping sickness?
I don't know. It says
I
revived.
say it's called chronic.
Some patients were
chronic
revived
fatigue
briefly.
syndrome.
Wait. Let me see. Some of them were kept institutionalized for the rest of their lives. Some patients were revived. Okay, because they would just
mess with their
go into
brain.
a coma. Yeah.
All right, that's just not a
but yeah.
sleeping sickness. That's
Okay.
something weird. Thankfully, we don't
I
have
think
that
that's it.
anymore, I don't think.
I think that was the last one. Yeah.
Babe, that was really exciting.
Wasn't that great?
Yeah, did you guys all
that was
like
a
that?
fun one. I mean, I just did it because it was I get this. What is this? Interesting facts.
Well, that
And
is
that was one of
and world mysteries and science mysteries
and the real
unexplained things
interesting
are
one
cool.
was the exploding teeth, in my opinion. So.
That's weird. But you
Did
said
you know?
he cracked his head on
did
the
you know
ground
too?
or
I
something.
can read this really.
What? Yeah, what? This is happy hour.
The world's hardest cheese can be. There's a cheese that you can chew like gum. The world's hardest cheese
excuse me,
can be
cheese?
chewed like gum for hours.
Ew, who would want to chew cheese
No.
gum?
Hard churrupi is produced by curing fresh cheese curds at room temperature for several days.
Oh my God, don't
The curds
ruin
are
a
then
good
sliced
cheese
into
curd, you
blocks
guys.
and then let to dry out
Can't have it
either
in
outside or in
poutine.
low heat oven, which gives it a smoky flavor and a dense consistency, while churrupi
Where do you get
is
this
best
cheese?
enjoyed within 6 months, is said to last up to 2 decades.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Eat it in 6
Okay.
months, but it'll
I
last
know.
for 20 years.
I don't think
That
you can
doesn't
find the
make
world's
sense.
hardest cheese. Eastern Himalayas, Nepal, and China. There you go.
There you
No
go.
wonder.
They got weird shit over there.
Yeah.
apparently.
Chewing gum cheese, and
Yeah,
it
no.
tastes like chewing gum that tastes like cheese.
There's so many weird things with cheese. I don't want like the head cheese and stuff. What the hell is that? I don't
And
want
I
to chew it either.
And I
Gum,
don't like. I don't
cheese
want any
gum.
of that. I said.
I said that.
Yeah, that's what she said. I mean, she did say that.
But I do like a good cheese curd. Don't you?
I did too. I
don't
love,
wanna-
and
I don't
especially when
wanna
they're
chew it like
when
gum
they're
forever.
fried, deep fried, and oh man,
Where
they're so
did we
good.
have really good ones? I think that was at one of
we've
the
had
pubs we went to.
We've had some good ones.
Brennan's Irish Pub, I believe. We sat there
We might have.
and they had the really good cheese curds in a plate, and we ate it.
We sure
It
did.
was so good.
We ate the hell out of
Man,
it.
I'm getting hungry for cheese curds now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just drink some more beer and stuff, you guys. Thank you for watching me do it.
Yeah, Rachel's drinking beer, and that's great. Let's move on to Thursday then.
Oh, yes, please.
So effing Thursday. Whoa! Uh-oh, the ice cubes are melting.
Oh, no. You know, that reminds me, guys, just to remind
3,
you,
4,
our
5.
Thirsty book is
There's 5
out.
in there.
It's available for
The first one.
ebook on Amazon, and it's also
shit.
available
I just realized something. My hands are wet, and
if
I
you
didn't
want.
buy.
Oh, no.
I didn't bring
Use your
my
shirt.
pliers.
If you guys want to see what we've worked on and
What?
did,
There it goes,
It's
this one.
really cool. It's called Thirsty. Someone make me a drink, and you can get it on Amazon if you
Yeah.
want to.
Or not.
See what it is about. If you want to own all of our cool recipes,
Yeah, because we're cool.
we are so
And we are
awesome.
awesome.
You know,
Yeah.
it's cute. It's a cute little book. You'd be
I
surprised.
mean,
So thanks.
most of these recipes, probably a what do you call it? Someone that works at a bar that
A mixologist would be like,
would be going. You guys are stupid.
yeah, have
And-
you
and
seen
we
our
are
show?
stupid.
Come on.
Yeah.
We're having
All right,
fun. And if
so
it made the book, it
what
was
we,
good.
What we have here is
me.
gingerbread flavored vodka. Vel
Oh my
gingerbread
God,
flavored vodka.
it's not even Christmas, and that's like my favorite. I love that
Don't
flavor.
taste it yet. Quit talking right into your mic again. You always she slouches and then she goes like this. So
Sorry.
it's like me doing like this the whole time. Okay, there we go.
Babe, put your tongue in it. Just taste
No.
it by itself.
I'm doing something else.
Just by
I'm
itself.
I can't put my tongue in it right now. I'm doing something.
Like this.
God.
Yeah, here, do it.
No,
Try
go
it.
away.
No, I'll do it.
Stop
then.
it. So cream soda
I could do this
goes
all
on
day.
top of that for a bit. Probably about, I'd say,
Gingerbread.
I don't know, maybe about 3-4 ounces of cream soda.
Half a cup, third of a cup.
Yeah, something like that. And then
much is-
I'm gonna top it with.
Oh, maybe a fourth of a cup because there's still a half of a can
Now,
left.
now here's what's interesting about this because I'm gonna actually top it with some orange.
Orange and ginger. Okay, that might go together.
Well, it sure does. If anybody, I can eat a little bit more of the cream soda. Hang on.
yes, I was gonna say let's put more cream soda. In
If
here.
anybody has around Christmas time had ginger snap cookies that have
let's
like
make some.
actually that has orange peel in them or anything like that,
Mm-hmm.
that they do that. That's really good. It's awesome actually. Tastes really good.
They're very Christmassy colors.
Very crispy.
And it's
Crispy.
August.
Crispy. It's Christmassy.
It's August. It's not Christmas at all.
I don't care.
But I don't
I
care.
hate
Let me turn
frickin'
this-
August,
I'm
man.
over August, man.
I'm so over
sick
it.
of it. You guys sick of it?
All right, here we go. Let's taste this and see how it tastes. Gingerbread orange.
Delicious.
Oh, you know what? Okay. Yeah, I wonder if it's going to taste like that.
Oh, that's a very interesting flavor profile.
Ooh.
And I approve. Change approved.
It actually tastes like gingerbread cookies with orange.
With orange, which some people do like to put orange in.
Why not?
Yeah. I would put more brown sugar and molasses in it for gingerbread,
had-
but this is good.
I've had other ones that have a stronger gingerbread flavor than
yum.
but it does it actually tastes like Christmas to me.
I miss Christmas.
What would I call this one?
Let's just call it "I Miss Christmas" in a glass.
No, that's
Okay.
not what I want to say.
I'm not putting this up. Tyler.
I'm not saying that.
No, what do you call it?
I'm gonna call it gingerbread.
Orange.
What do they do with gingerbread and orange? Gingerbread and orange.
Ginger orange bread.
Gingerbread. Ginger orange. Gingerbread orange. Gingerbread orange.
Gingerbread.
I don't know. What the hell? Something like that.
Orangey.
I don't know. I was gonna
How
look at my
about just
phone, but I don't know.
Orangey bread.
Here, let me see.
No,
I just look real quick.
it definitely has the gingerbread.
What do you call it
vodka.
when
I
you
love it.
add orange to gingerbread? What am I asking? Orange
A-hole.
gingerbread cookies. That's what I remember as a kid.
Gingerbread cookies.
Orange gingerbread cookie. There you go. That sounds good. Let's use that. We'll do that. That sounds good. Yeah.
When you say it like that,
Gingerbread.
it doesn't sound like it'd be good though. An orange gingerbread cookie.
I just remembered it from when I was a kid. So
Did your mom make it,
Yeah, and then
or did you have to go to like a cool place?
no.
That,
I mean, my mom would make
place
stuff like
used to
that
go.
all the time.
where'd you go? That
as a-
ranch you want to take me to?
What ranch?
When you were a kid and you had gingerbread cookies.
That wasn't a
and
ranch.
Apple something.
That was not ranch. That was actually in Ohio, and it was called
something.
what the hell was it called?
That's what I'm drawing a blank. But you used to have ginger snap cookies. You said.
Ginger snap cookies with apple cider. Yeah, it was so good. And it was
Something
around Christmas time.
ranch.
It was called, what was it called? It wasn't a ranch. It was an old Roscoe Village. Look it up.
Oh,
There you go.
Roscoe Ranch. I was thinking R for
Roscoe
okay.
Village. There was no ranch.
Yeah,
This was run by I think the Amish people.
Oh, nice. So
yeah.
does this
They would
bring
make
you
a
back
big
to
old-
that day when you had that?
No, this was more something like my
Oh.
mom made.
Well, I really like this. It's good.
Yeah.
It's going to make the
It's
next
not bad. Not bad.
book. So get part 1, volume 1 now, because in 6 months there'll be a volume 2
There
for
will
your
be.
collection.
Yeah.
I'm proud of it. I like it.
All right. You're proud of the book. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were proud of my drink.
I am proud of your drink. It's making the next
All right,
volume.
good. Well, guess what? Guess what time it is?
I don't know. I can't hear my ear things falling out.
It is time for what a joke. Did you find a joke or no? Are you
No, I
like,
just have stuff to talk about later whenever
are,
it's my
are you
turn.
like joke free?
I didn't look up a joke.
Oh, I thought you did. Okay.
Something
Well,
say to the, I don't know. I have nothing.
I'm doing a bunch of chicken jokes today.
Oh. I did read something interesting about chicken.
Did you know that today is actually Tell a Joke Day or What a Joke Day or What a Joke? Yeah.
Joke.
What a joke
with
day.
Mark and Rachel.
Yeah, okay, we go.
but Mark mainly.
Yeah, because Rachel never does them.
No.
She's too lazy to look them up. Okay.
I'm not lazy.
all right,
I
here we
just
go.
have other things to do. I'm
This
sorry.
is a good one. I love this one.
Okay, good.
A chicken and an egg are lying in bed. The chicken is leaning against the headboard, smoking a cigarette with a satisfied smile on his face. The egg, clearly angry, grabs the sheet and rolls over and says, "Well, I guess we finally answered that question."
Who comes first?
Who came
the
first?
chicken or the egg? I remember that song. From,
Yeah.
like, kindergarten.
Okay, here's another one.
What?
A man was looking after a parrot for his brother. For several days, he was bombarded loudly at all hours by its swearing and noisy intrusions.
Damn parrot.
His warnings to behave were ignored. Eventually, in frustration, he opened its cage, grabbed it, and threw it in the freezer.
Oh.
After 5 minutes, he relented and replaced it on his perch.
Oh,
It
my
was
God.
suddenly humble and quiet, looking at him with respect and tearful eyes. In a trembling voice, it asked him, "What did the chicken do?"
Oh, there's frozen chicken in there. That is the saddest joke you've ever told, and I'm really upset about it now.
Get over it. That's funny.
What did the chicken do?
A man was driving
Poor
along a
parrot.
freeway when he noticed a chicken running alongside his car. He was amazed to see the chicken keeping up with him because he was going 50 miles an hour. He accelerated up to 60, and the chicken stayed right along with him.
Wow.
He sped up to 75, and that chicken
Super
passed
chicken.
him. Then the man noticed that the chicken had 3 legs, so he followed that chicken down a road and ended up at a farm. He got out of his car and saw that all the chickens in that area had 3 legs.
Wow.
He asked the farmer, "What's up with these chickens?" The farmer said, "Well, everybody likes chicken legs, so I bred 3-legged chicken. I'm going to be a millionaire." The man asked him how they tasted, and the farmer said, "I don't know. I haven't caught one yet."
Okay, that's better, but I was sad about the parrot still. I'm still
Stop.
sad. Billy had tears in his eyes, you said.
How did the chicken with no legs cross the road?
He probably was on one of the one that had 3.
In a KFC bucket.
Oh, jeez. I'd say he piggybacked on a 3-year.
No. Okay. Well, you want another one?
I read something about chickens today. Did
Oh.
you know that roosters, they have a hierarchy, like as far as the crowing goes? So, when they all crow at the butt crack of dawn, they wait for the main one to start before the others chime in. And how many times have you heard a rooster crow and then you hear a whole bunch? That one starts it.
You know
He's
what?
the cool one.
You know what I forgot to do?
What?
Was happy hour. It was like
did happy
Rachel
hour.
has something to say.
I know we haven't said anything yet.
I was like,
It's
I'm
all
missing
about
something.
you, babe. You're doing it all. I'm
know.
just waiting my turn.
I went right by. Sorry.
right.
It's your turn now.
Oh, I don't even hear that because this isn't working.
I know.
I don't even know what. She's just
You
really
plugged it up.
I probably did.
About something or another.
Well, it doesn't fit in my. Yeah, it does. I don't hear it
Use
at
the
all.
other one.
I'm going to. Let's put it in this ear. See if this ear works.
It probably does. I
Yeah,
don't
it
know.
does.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, this one sucks.
All right, there you go. So Rachel has something to say.
Okay, so I too was
This
looking.
show.
Babe,
This show.
hush.
Oh my God.
Are you done?
What is happening here?
I looked for some things
Right.
like you do, like interesting facts, and I found a few things
She
that
too
were
has something to
music.
say.
It was musical things. It had to
Oh.
do with like music and
Oh, well, we like music.
bands and weird things.
Oh, sure.
So, how
Sure.
did Nickelback get its name? I was like, oh yeah, people made fun of Nickelback, but how did Nickelback get its name?
Yeah, the problem with that is,
So this is-
there's actually something on Netflix. I'm just say, Netflix has a whole thing about Nickelback and how it seemed like for a while there everybody was hating on Nickelback.
It was a thing
and-
to do in the '90s, I guess.
Well, I mean, I just call bullshit because they actually have some really good songs.
Yeah, but do you know how they got their name?
No.
Well, the lead singer, Chad Kroger, was having trouble coming up with a name, so he approached his brother, who worked at a Starbucks. And at the time, coffee was $1.95, which wasn't,
Oh, shit.
cheap now.
Wow.
But he said it meant every customer that paid with $2 got a nickel back. And it stuck. He's like, a nickel back. Oh, yeah, a nickel back. So that's
Nickelback.
supposedly what happened. And then...
I want my Nickelback. Nickelback. Okay.
And then, now there's another. Okay, so there's a drummer named Keith Moon. Do you know what band he's with? Well, you will in a second. When he was invited to play for a new band that was coming into like the thing, brand new,
Onto the scene.
yeah, onto the scene.
Coming onto the scene.
Thought
yes.
the idea would. He was invited to play for a new band, and he thought the idea would go over like a Led Zeppelin. Well, they changed
I don't know
the
anything much
spelling
about-
because they didn't want people to use the wrong pronunciation of lead, so they changed it to LED, Led Zeppelin. So
Mm-hmm.
the drummer came up with their name.
Wow.
Keith Moon is the drummer for Led Zeppelin. Is what I heard. What else? That's not Keith. That's it, babe. That's it. All right.
That's not
What
exactly
else did
like
I find?
that.
Oh,
Wow,
Duran
amazing.
Duran. Do you know how they named themselves?
No.
Okay,
I
it was
don't.
after they must have liked this movie because it was after they the villain in the cheesy sci-fi flick called Barbarella, which I do remember Barbarella because
geez.
Jane Fonda was in it, and she played her name was Orgasmatron. She was like a
Oh yeah, what
thing.
was that?
Oh, a sci-fi movie. Anyways, the villain was actually called Durand with a D.
Oh, okay.
They liked it. They just dropped the D off. So they
Duran
liked
Duran.
Barbarella. Who knew Duran Duran liked it?
buying the stairway
The staircase.
to heaven.
Not the stairway. I just buy the staircase.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Then I also saw Total Eclipse of the Heart by Bonnie Tyler. I used to love that movie. that
Total
show.
eclipse of,
Of my
the
butt. You used to
heart.
say my butt. Remember, we would laugh. Total Eclipse of my butt.
Hysterically,
Well,
we
the
laugh.
songwriter is named Jim Steinman. He originally titled the song Vampires in Love, which I'm glad he changed it.
Total eclipse of the butt was the reason we said that was because like a full moon, half moon.
Oh, is that
So
where
you
that
show the
came
whole
from?
butt was a total,
Total
eclipse of my
eclipse
butt.
of
Yep.
Is that
That's where it
you
came from.
with Total Eclipse?
Because I could show you a half
my
moon,
butt.
and I could pull my pants all the way down and show you a total eclipse of my butt. That's what happened there. Get it?
Can I swallow, please?
I don't know.
Oh,
Don't
can
drink while
I?
you're laughing.
Oh God. Okay. So, anyways, Vampires in Love. But he was actually working on a vampire romance musical called Nosferatu. I don't know. Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Nosferatu.
Okay. That was
Nosferatu.
yeah. That was actually
don't know how to say it.
the original vampire movie was.
It's a musical,
Nestro-
a romance
Yeah, what was
musical.
it? I mean, I think they're coming.
Nosferatu.
They're actually working on a new, I think a new movie, modern movie of that. What is it? Nosferatu? What is it called?
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu.
So he was inspired by what
listen.
he was working on. He created Total Eclipse of the Heart, but he called it Vampires in Love.
But the thing
Changed it,
is,
though.
that movie
Excuse me.
was a black and white. I think it was a silent movie back in the
Oh,
day.
was it?
Yeah.
Well, it's a musical, they
Yeah.
said. So.
Oh, no, he worked on a musical, and there's been so many different.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know
adaptations.
anything about it.
I think there's how do you spell it? Nosferatu.
Nosfer.
Nosferatu.
There's no N.
NASCAR.
I mean,
They don't know what they're doing.
Nosferatu.
I must have the sound off on this one.
ATU.
Oh, it's still going. Damn it.
Anyways.
Oh, now it's talking again. Shit. I gotta get out
Okay,
there.
then anyways. Okay, I have other ones. So,
Wait, just spell it again.
okay, I'm going to spell it.
Nos-
Nosferatu.
F-E-R. Oh, there it is. Now, it was a 1922
Ooh, Dracula.
horror film. That's the original
Ooh, the
Dracula.
original Dracula.
Yeah.
He's scary looking.
They're actually making a new one. Ooh. See, they did it again, 1979.
I would see that in the theater if it was a...
Um,
I wouldn't go to the theater anymore these
see.
days. I think movies suck and they're sucky and they're sucky suckersons.
Yeah,
I don't like
see, like,
anything.
2024. They actually have. Let's see. They actually. Oh, why is that not playing?
Just
then?
play it. Push it. That's you.
Come to me. Come to me.
This is the trailer for the new one.
Hear my
Listen.
call.
December.
Wait, shh.
Come to me.
Oh, I got goosebumps.
Wait, listen.
Oh.
Wait, babe. Shh.
Professor,
Nosferatu.
my dreams grow darker. Does evil come from within us?
All right. So there you go. We
All
got.
right. Okay. I retract what I just said.
What?
I would go to the movies if that was available, and I would go into a theater and actually pay stupid money to see it because there's nothing good right now. And
There's
that
nothing
would,
good.
that
I'll
would be
wait till
good.
I'll wait till it comes out on video and I'll watch it. But you
Right.
know what? All they got is horror. I mean, they got horror all
Horror.
summer. They got horror movies. They've got alien
shit,
movies. They
yeah.
got. I was like, where's the fucking comedy?
Babe, so really there's no Ferratu? That's the name of the movie
Yeah.
coming out? Oh, I'm going to watch for
it's
that.
the 2024
Oh my God.
remake of the movie. Yeah, they've done it several times.
That gets
so.
me excited. All right, so I have another thing
Too
to say.
excited to
So
sleep.
then, okay, so Celine Dion, you know.
We're running out of time here, so.
I got a couple more things to say. 1988, she did a Christmas album that featured the heartfelt ballad called "The Magic of Christmas Day." God bless us, everyone. Do you want to know who wrote that for her?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
You know Twisted Sister, the guy?
Oh yeah.
Dean
Yeah.
D. Schneider.
Yeah, D.
Snyder. He wrote that one. Go figure. You picture how he looks like, and he wrote this Christmas ballad. This is funny.
Weirdo.
Did you know that "Manic Monday" by the Bangles was actually written by Prince?
Oh yeah, I know Prince wrote a lot of stuff for other people. Yeah.
And then lastly,
do.
I thought this was interesting. You know the Everly Brothers? They were.
Oh my love.
That's it,
my
Don.
darling.
That's them. Don and Phil.
Hunger for your touch.
No,
What?
that's the Righteous
Oh,
Brothers.
that's right. Okay.
This is
wrong one.
Everly. They do look them up. Okay, well, after 20 successful years, Don Everly got so drunk in a show in 1973 that
Right
he couldn't remember the lyrics to their most popular song. So Phil Everly broke his guitar over his brother's head and he stormed out of the venue and they didn't speak again until their father died years later.
Oh.
The Everly Brothers weren't so brotherly afterward, were they? Anyways, that was all I had to talk about.
That's funny as hell.
That was just a few little
That's it.
interesting facts of well-known bands and stuff.
We're running out of time here.
Oh, okay.
Closing thoughts. What was your most memorable experience
I
this
loved
weekend?
Ghost hunting was so much fun.
Right.
I loved it.
By the way, guys, if you want to see that ghost hunting, you're going to have to watch
on the video.
video of us
But not
going
just
to.
the ghost hunting being at the hacienda, because everywhere you walk, the music was just like oldie playing everywhere. Like you feel like
No,
you're
it wasn't.
In this
I put
movie.
that in there.
I loved it.
I fucking put
no,
that in
you
there.
did too, but
Yeah.
they did too. When you're walking through the lobby, you just hear it, and then the guy was playing down the lounge, and you could hear it. It was beautiful. I loved it.
But upstairs, I mean, look,
Oh yeah, that was Mark upstairs.
the entrance stuff, the entry stuff, and all the way until we were in the lounge when the guy was playing was all stuff I added.
Right.
So-
Because you couldn't really hear it, but when you're
As soon
there,
as we left the lounge, I put the music back in.
as
and went
soon
through
as
the
we
thing.
got out of the car over by the
It wasn't
curb,
playing all over the
listen,
place.
when we were walking towards the door, you can start hearing the music. It was so nice. What? What are you talking
Okay,
about?
everybody, we gotta go.
Well, I'm just saying how nice it was. You'd hear that old time music around the whole building.